Hey guys, it's Mrs. Clifton here. I'm doing another video recording. This worksheet here is called Integer Operations. So for this one, I'm going to use a red and a blue pen to show you how you add and subtract integers. So for number 1, you have a number 8 and it's negative, okay? And your answer needs to be -10. So you have to remember you owe $8. We have a missing number. I'm going to put a box and this equals -10. Okay, so I put little negatives to show this is -8 symbols and this is -10. You have to remember that only a negative and a positive combine to make a zero pair. In this case, we don't want anything to cancel. How I think about it is money. I owe $8 and I owe some more. How much do you owe altogether? So I have 8 here and I have 10. So I would just count up 8, 9, 10. I know that 2 are missing. So I know that I still owe $2 more, and that's the answer that goes here. For the next one, this is a +7 plus something equals 8. I'm missing a number 1 here. This one here is just like the first one. You owe $11. You owe some more. Altogether, you owe $12. So my strategy here is knowing that I owe 11. I'm going to count up 11 and 12. That means I only owe $1 more. So that missing number is -1. When I add, if I owe 11 and I owe 1 more, I owe 12 altogether. For this one here is 5 plus something equals 2. Okay, so this here is a +5. So I'm going to do 5 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have a missing number. My answer that I need to be left with is this many. Okay, so I need to make 0 pairs with the remaining 3. So I'm going to add -1, -2, -3. When I add those -3 symbols, these combine to make pairs of 0. The next one tells me I owe -$2. There's my -2 symbols, okay? I have a missing number. But in the end, I end up with a +1. So I need to add more positives to make this a 0 pair. And everything in blue is what I've added. So it's a +3. You don't have to add the positive, but I went ahead and did it anyways, because these will combine and make 0 pairs. Okay? The bottom portion of the worksheet, I must have gone through and done it before, but these are just numbers that add and divide. So you have to remember when you have one negative, I'm going to put your rules here. When you have a positive and a negative, this equals a negative. And then when you have a negative and a negative, this is going to give you a positive answer. This is always the same rules for multiplication and division. Again, my strategy, this is what I learned when I was young. It goes negative, negative, positive, okay? The negative and the negative combine to make a positive. And then when you have one negative, the negative is always stronger, so the negative always wins, which turns your answer into a negative. This is true when you have one negative only. Let's go back here and finish this one up. So you have a -16, and you have a negative answer. So this is negative and this is negative, okay? So think about it. You owed $16 to a friend. You paid him some money, so this has to be positive because you owe him 11 now. Negative 11 is less than negative 16. So I would start at 11, count to 16. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is going to be a 5. The next one is the same exact way. You owe $15. The end result is negative 13. So I go from 13, 14, 15. I have a 2. This one here, I start with a positive 3. But I owe money. I owe $1. So these will make 0 pairs. So altogether, I had to add negative 4. The next one here is negative 6. And now my final result is negative 11. Think about it as the one-step equations. This side must be equal to this side to make it true. So negative 6 plus negative something will give us a negative 11. So start at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to give me a negative 5. And if you want to check it, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then add 5 more. When you count all these negatives, you're going to end up with negative 11. The last one here on this side, you have a negative 16. Again, whatever is equal to one side is equal to the other. And then you owe negative 12. Negative 12 is less, so you must have added something here. So I start with 12, go 13, 14, 15, 16. That means you've added a plus 4 here. And the answer is 4. That's it. I really hope you're going to take the time to watch the video and write these answers in there. Have a great day.